So my video has stopped recording. So I have already written the code. So in this video, I'll just explain the code and the solution. So in this problem, we have to implement a queue using 2Stacks. So first of all, we know that stack is last in first out, which means whatever element goes in the last will come out first. So for example, we have input 1, 2, 3. So we have if we push it into a stack, so if we start pushing 1, then 2 will go on top of 1, then 3 will go on top of 2. So and then when we have to pop, then the last will come out first. So then 3 will come out first, then 2, then 1. So this will be the output of a stack. But in case of queue, it is first in first out, which means whichever element goes in first will come out first. So if it was a queue, then the output should be 1, then 2, then 3, because 1 went first, so it will come out first, then 2, then 3. Whatever in queue and then DQ. These are the two. So here we have to implement a queue using 2Stacks. So basically we have let's suppose we have stack 1, which is S1, denoted by S1. So we start pushing these elements. We are taking this input as a reference. So we'll start pushing these elements in stack 1. So 1 will go here, then 2, then 3. Now in S2 is stack 2, okay? So here, now we will pop S1, which will go into S2. So whatever we pop from S1 will going to push into S2. So the last one is 3. So we'll pop from S1, the third element, and will push in. So it will go here. Then 2 will pop and it will be pushed here. And 1 will pop and then it will be pushed here. Now when we start popping out from S2, it will be 1, then 2, then 3. And this was the result for Q. So it is 1, 2, 3. So now programmatically we are going to write the code. So it's very simple. So we'll first write a class. So I have named like public class myQ. I have named my queue as myQ. Then we write stack S1 and S2, initialized S1 and S2. This is the temporary which we use later, so I'll explain it later. So now we'll write, Q has two operations, enq and dq. So we'll first write how the enq operation. So enq doesn't require any return, and we just need what element we are going to enq. So I have marked enter, and then so enq as s1 dot push, whatever we are pushing in the s1 stack. Okay. Now comes the dq part. In dq, so first we'll check if the second s2 dot count is 0. So if there is no elements in s2, and we have to check that in s1 there are elements. So s1 count should be greater than 0. Now we push s2 dot push will be s1 dot pop. So I have already explained whatever we push in s2, that is coming from s1 dot pop. Whatever we are popping from s1 is going into s2. So that is that implementation, that whatever that operation we are going to do here. Now this will run till the count of S1 is 0. Now we'll check if S2 count is greater than 0, then we'll start popping out, and here we are storing it in a variable temp. So I've initialized it here, and then because it is type object, so I have to cast it into int and then return the temp, and that's how we implemented queue using 2Stacks.